Hi, I'm Larry Shover, CIO of SFG Alternatives, reporting to you from the CME Group in Chicago. Well, a very quiet day today, Veterans Day. In the volatility space, basically all vols are down. We have VIX, when judged by the ETF, down about 9%. We have oil vol down about 4.5%. Gold actually down 1.5%. The only outlier today was the euro, and all of the G7 currencies on average up about 2% today. But do keep in mind that the currencies dripped lower every day last week. Well, given it's Monday, let's talk about 1 month asset volatility contagion. What really drove volatility, and what asset can we look forward to driving the balance of different asset classes this week? Last week we had gold. Gold had a 6% push on every other asset out there, followed by rates. Rates about a 2% correlation, oil up 2%. Now, when it comes to the negative contributors, we're looking at FX vol. Last week, as I just said, FX vol was generally down all week last week. That took away about a 3.5% contagion risk to rest of asset volatility, followed by sovereign credit, which was down about a half a vol on the week. Now, going forward, let's look at weekly asset correlation to equity vol. What drove equity vol last week? As we know, the VIX basically closed unchanged from Monday to Friday. It was a volatile week in between, especially Tuesday and Wednesday with the elections. But what asset class out there, when I look at volatility, what drove VIX? The first thing I want to say is oil volatility. Oil volatility was down pretty hard last week, and that asset correlation rose about 35%. So what I'm saying by that is that given oil vol was down so much, that kept the VIX in check. Now, on the other side, the negative contributor would be gold. Gold had a negative 12% correlation to the VIX last week, which means gold vol was up just about every day last week. That actually helped keep the VIX up a little bit. So when we look at asset classes last week, the bottom line is oil vol helped keep the VIX lower. Gold vol, on the other hand, helped keep the VIX higher. I'm Larry Shover, CIO of SFG Alternatives, reporting to you from the CME Group in Chicago.